everyone, welcome back to The Black Suit. I'm GeGe and I started this channel to provide tips and guidance to empower working women. And in today's episode, I want to provide a time-saving tip for the busy women out there. And that is how to delegate work. If that's of interest to you, please stay tuned. So I previously made a video about the effects of this ongoing pandemic on women in the workplace and how it's causing women to leave their careers and their work in a disproportionate number. If you're interested in that video, please click the link up here, and I'll also link it down below in the description box. The message of that video is that women are really suffering in their work lives during this pandemic. The underlying problem, I think, is that women are finding it very difficult to juggle both their work obligations and their home obligations. So they're finding they don't have enough time to do both very well. So hence they're sacrificing their jobs so that they can be better caregivers at home. So I wanted to do this video on how to delegate so that the busy women out there can stay in their jobs, save time at work, and use that time to help out at home. So my first tip for delegating is that women should not be afraid to turn down work that don't advance them in the workplace. So oftentimes we might be asked to do tasks that really just are not at our skill level or at our technical abilities. And if you are asked to do a task that is below your abilities, you may want to consider just saying no and saving yourself that time. Because if you continue to do menial tasks or tasks that are below your abilities, you won't raise your brand and your profile at work, and you won't be able to exhibit your true skills because you'll be doing activities and work assignments that are just below your true skills. And the more you do low-level work, the more likely you'll be asked to do low-level work, and you won't get higher profile assignments. So it is crucial for women to understand that delegating is perfectly fine and should be done as needed in order to save yourself valuable time and to not be stuck doing tasks that are not that meaningful for your work and your career. And my second piece of advice in this video is that don't feel bad about turning down work, because we are socialized as women to be accommodating and to be likable. So we often will feel bad to say no to somebody, but feeling bad or trying to be likable can hurt you in the workplace, as one of my favorite authors, Dr. Lois Frankel, has said. And she is the author of this book that I often refer to. This book is called Nice Girls Still Don't Get the Corner Office. It is a really great book for working women. It provides a lot of great professional tips that will help you excel in the workplace. I'll provide a link in the description box below if you're interested. I highly recommend reading this. I'm not being paid to say this, I just genuinely enjoyed this book. And in this book by Dr. Lois Frankel, she mentions that your likability, your desire to be likable, will preclude you from being respected. And that is really important to keep in mind, because as women, we tend to want to be accommodating. And I want to take this video to say you don't have to always accommodate other people. And the less you accommodate, the less you do those menial tasks, the more you'll be respected in the workplace, because you'll get higher profile assignments that allow you to exhibit your true skills, which may really inspire your coworkers and in turn generate that respect that you deserve for yourself. My third piece of advice is don't do other people's work for them. Like in my first tip, I mentioned you don't want to do menial tasks. Well, other people might be trying to shove their projects onto you because they find that those projects are meaningless and tedious and boring. So they would like somebody else to do it. In situations like this, don't say yes, or at least clarify with the other person what exactly is expected of you. What are the tasks and responsibilities you need to do? And what is the final product that is expected from you? It's very important to get these sorts of clarifications so you don't end up doing that other person's work. You want to make sure that if you are helping, you're just giving a helping hand and not completely taking over the project, unless it's something that you think will raise your profile at work. So by no means should you be doing the entire project. And my last tip is, like I've said before, and I reiterate this because it is so important, the more you do other people's work, the more of that kind of work will be given to you. So it's important to practice saying no to menial tasks, and it's important to know how to delegate those tasks to other folks. And when you say no to menial tasks, that's when you are essentially practicing delegating, because if you're not taking that task on, then you're passing it along to somebody else. Learning to say no to projects and to delegate them to others is such an important skill to have, especially as you move up the career ladder. Because once you're a manager, for example, your time will be very valuable, even more so than now, but you'll also be juggling a lot more responsibilities. So to use your time wisely, you'll really need to hone your skill of delegating and saving your time and passing along the assignments that might be better done by other people. And with that time saved, you'll be able to get more done in the day, both at home and at work. I hope you enjoyed this video. If it was helpful to you, please comment below and let me know how it's helped you. And please hit the thumbs up button and hit the subscribe button, the red button down below, and the notification bell so that you'll know when my next video is up. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you in the next video.